And welcome to Strasburg High School for high school volleyball action here on TV2 Sports, featuring the Tuscarawas Central Catholic Saints and the Strasburg Tigers. I'm Scott Robinson along with Beth Matthews. Beth has joined us this season for high school volleyball after a long tenure as the head coach of the Dover Lady Tornadoes. We're glad to have you on board, and certainly we look forward to working with you.
Well, thanks for asking me. Glad to be here.
So our pre-match show is brought to you by the fine folks at Robert's Tux Shop. You can get medical uniforms and much more. That's all at Robert's Tux Shop. So as we look at the situation here with the two teams, you know, Tuscarawas Central Catholic's been on quite a run the last couple of years. Last year in the regionals and nearly getting to state again.
Yeah, they have a very strong program. I recognize a lot of faces over there, kids that have been in the gym for years. You know, I watched them warm up there a little bit, and it looks like they're going to be very solid again this year.
You know, in Strasburg, we watched a little bit of the JV match. It certainly looks like they are coming a long way. They certainly are doing a nice job and have been very, very competitive.
Yeah, they look like their fundamentals have really improved under Katie, and it looks like they're going to put together a pretty competitive program.
So we're looking forward to see how this turns out. They'll, of course, play a best-of-5 set match. And the fifth set, if they need it, will be to 15. All the other sets will go to 25. It's rally scoring, in case you're not familiar with that. Every time the ball is served, there's a point one way or the other. And we will keep you updated on that as we progress on our Muskingum University scoreboard. And I know that that's near and dear to your heart. So they did that especially for you, just so you know.
I see, okay.
Yeah,
wow.
So that worked out pretty well. That is our pre-match show brought to you by Robert's Tuck Shop and also Robert's Medical Uniforms on the Boulevard in Dover. It's time now for our starting lineup brought to you by Rand Associates CPA and Accounting Firm, located at 122 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia. Add Rand Associates to your starting lineup by calling them at 330-339-6651 and take advantage of their over 70 years of experience and knowledge for all your financial needs. And there you got a good look at the starters for both teams. Certainly some familiar names on both sides there, and very, very strong in both cases. Should be a good IVC volleyball match between the Strasburg Tigers and the Tuscarawas Central Catholic Saints. Scott Robinson and Beth Matthews ready to bring you all the action, and that has been our starting lineup brought to you by Rand Associates CPA and Accounting Firm, located at 122 4th Street Northwest in New Philadelphia. Add Rand Associates to your starting lineup by calling them at 330-339-6651 and take advantage of their over 70 years of experience and knowledge for all your financial needs. And while we have a moment, too, we want to remind you about WJER Radio and TV2. We're introducing a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch all of the exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. So go check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything is local. We'll come back with the start of our match in a moment, so stay with us right here on TV2 Sports.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
You can create a lasting legacy with a gift to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation. It provides a safe, trustworthy, philanthropic choice for your estate planning needs. Through the generosity of area residents, the foundation has been able to provide nearly $5 million in funding for a variety of community projects and student scholarships that have positively impacted each corner of our county. Help your community by making a tax-deductible donation to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation today.
As the area's leader in direct-to-garment printing, you won't be surprised by Denison T-Shirt Graphics' huge range of services: screen printing, banners, engraving, graphic design, and embroidery. They offer just about anything you can imagine, like shirts, mugs, hats, plaques, trophies, and more. They're located right here in New Philadelphia on the south side and on the web at DenisonT-shirt.com.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs to order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
If a child walks into our bank every month and deposits $1 a day into their savings account, it'll make a real difference in their wallet when they grow up. Interest on savings that compounds into money earning more money on more money over time really adds up. Save with us and watch your money grow, right alongside of your child or grandchild.
First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
And back at Strasburg High School, getting ready for our match tonight between the Strasburg Tigers and the Tuscarawas Central Catholic Saints. Our injury report is brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. If you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics with more than 30 years of orthopedic experience. Their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. And the good news is everybody's healthy. We're early in the season, so everybody not a problem with injuries, and I'm sure both teams thankful for that. The injury report brought to you by Omni Orthopedics. Their patients get patient-centered treatment for all ages. And we also want to recognize our new scoreboard sponsor, Muskingum University, offering new online classes for teachers and coaches license certification for $199. Make sure to contact Nancy Bradley at 740-826-8038 for more information. So, Beth, I guess as we kind of bring you into this and start to look at our match, what do you expect out of this one tonight?
I'm kind of anxious to see both teams play. I'm sure TCC will bring a good, solid team. They've got a lot of height out there. Watching them warm up, I'm sure they're going to be dominant in the middle here and run most of their offense starting through the middle and establish that. I noticed that Strasburg was doing a lot of diversified offense too, so I'm kind of anxious to see what they put out there.
Emily Anderson will serve it to start our match, and we are underway. As the Tigers get it back for the first time, and the Saints will get the first point.
Yeah, Strasburg's going to need to bring something a little more than a free ball, or their offense is going to be running pretty good.
Nice job there by Lauren Fredericks to get the first point for the Saints. And the Tigers struggling there a little bit defensively. And it's 2-0. Central Catholic leading the Tigers. As Emily Anderson with another serve and have an issue in lineup, I believe, right?
Yeah, it looks like Strasburg maybe was out of rotation before contact. Maybe the setter left early, or there's some overlapping issue here that the official's explaining to them.
So it's 3-0. The Saints will serve again. And this time, nice short serve. Boy, that's tough to defend that.
Yeah, she's doing a nice job with her jump serve, moving it around.
So Emily Anderson helps the Saints to the quick 4-0 lead. Deep serve. And that time, Up and over the net for the Tigers. It was Caitlin Sulzer making the point for the Tigers, making it 4-1 as it'll be Lauren Allensworth to serve for Strasburg. Long serve, that's going to be out.
Just a little too much power there.
Yeah, it's early in the match. I'm assuming the adrenaline's flowing, and certainly that makes a big difference. Taya Burlingame, the defensive specialist for the Tigers, and the Saints return the favor.
That's what I was just thinking.
Great minds, right?
Yep.
Savannah Jones serving next for the Tigers. The Saints lead it 5-2 from Strasburg High School. Scott Robinson and Beth Matthews with you. Two of the better volleyball teams in the area, in the IVC for sure. Got a nice rally going here, as that one is going to be long.
Yeah, at this point, TCC's just staying in system a little bit better than Strasburg. Strasburg's passes are not quite up to the setter and not quite getting the offense they need.
Hannah Duff had a chance there, sent it just a little bit long. And that's served by Gabrielle Fredericks. Anderson sends it back. Tigers trying to get something set up. As Gettle put it over, and Varcola hammers one down. Way to the back. They need to get it over on the third hit and do. And again, Varcola tries to slam one down, ends up a little bit short. A little out of sync there.
Yep, just a little bit off on their timing between her and the setter.
6-3, the Saints with the lead. The serve by Sulzer. Varcola this time puts it down hard. And it's 7-3, and Varcola will serve. Nice serve right across the top of the net. And in trouble in the back row. The Saints can't manage to get it back. And it's 7-4. Maggie Dominic in, and that time it's Emily Anderson that puts it down, making it 8-4. We'll play the best of 5.
Yeah, if you notice, Gabrielle just seems to be able to go right to the target, and the ball's coming to her and making her life real easy over on the TCC side.
Brooke Beamer in to take a rotation in the back row for the Saints. Fredericks with the set. Tigers do a nice job digging it out. The tip, the set. Nice deep spike.
There's a nice feed from the libero there.
Dominic shot into the net, and that point will go to the Tigers, making it 8-5. And now serving for Strasburg will be Hannah Duff. Anderson's
Tooled the block
spike.
there. Yep.
Got through the block. Another point, making it 9-5. As we get another substitution, Ellie Miller will return for the Tigers, replacing Hannah Duff. And Maggie Dominic will serve from the back row. Blocked, set back over, and out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Saints, making it 10-5. Still back and forth here. Neither team's really taken control. Dominic serve up to the front row, the tip over. And that's good by Lauren Allensworth. Nice tip there, gives Strasburg a point, cuts the lead to 4.
Yeah, Strasburg's done a better job here the last couple of times, feeding the ball to the setter, being able to run some things.
Maria McGrath ready to serve. Nice serve, but it's going to go a little bit long. 11-6. And those are the ones that are tough to take when you really just want to get it in play.
Get on a little run, and that's a killer.
So we are back to Emily Anderson serving for the Saints. Tigers get it back, the outside set, and it's good along the far side. Nice put down there by Lauren Fredericks, and it's 12-6. Those outside hitters, if they can play the line, that is a real advantage.
That's a money shot, that's for sure. I think if Strasburg would pay attention here too, with Central's height in the middle, they would be better off to go line over the shorter blocker on the outside.
Amanda Ashby in for the Tigers. Saints do a good job digging it out. Nice attempt there. Quick flip over by Allensworth, and the Saints capitalize on the short ball. And it's 13-6.
That's something Gabby can bring with her left hand up there when she's in the front row as a setter, going on two there. Everybody pays attention to the hitter, and she can just turn and go on that.
So we have a first timeout with Strasburg. Probably a good timeout here. That's a 7-point spread, and you want to try and stem that rally and try and get your troops focused. Maybe have them take a deep breath. I mean, what are you saying to your team right now, down by 7 points early in the first set?
Well, you've given up 3 points on 2 missed serves and an out of rotation call. Those are 3 gimmies that you've kind of handed them. You can't give away points to a team like TCC, and you just got to go out here and compete on every point. Get on your toes, play defense, and let's try to get in system a little bit more here.
Well, let's see what advice they took that you had to offer. Emily Anderson again serving for the Saints. Nice serve deep in the back. The push back, and the kill there by Sarah Varcola makes it 14-6. When you're way above the net like that, it's pretty hard to do much with a return game.
That's where Strasburg really needs to try to move the ball along the net a little bit more and not quite so much in the middle, right where their big blockers are.
That time a little bit of an issue with the set, maybe a little miscommunication. It's 14-7. The Saints with the lead over Strasburg. And for the Tigers, it'll be Lauren Allensworth with the serve. Fredericks sets to the side. And the Tigers playing a little catch up there. Fredericks will set. The tip hit back. Saints try it again. To the outside, and it will climb up and over the net. Lauren Fredericks with another point for the Saints.
That was a nice little play. TCC just ran there with the stack in the middle. Strasburg did a nice job getting a hand on it on the block and not getting fooled by that fake in the front.
15-7, the Saints. As Jenna Talati with the serve, they'll get another point, making it 16-7. The Saints just have really taken their time and built a program over the last few years. Actually, it's been strong for a lot longer than a few years, but it's really gained prominence here over the last 3-4 years.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of those faces out there I remember seeing in the gym, a lot of these juniors and seniors for TCC and the graduating class, along with a lot of the Dover kids of those 3 classes, spent lots of hours when they were in 4th, 5th, and 6th grade.
Tigers having a little trouble handling that serve again, and it's 18-7. Talati on a little bit of a roll here.
Yeah, TCC is serving really well here.
And that one.
Right on cue, I jinxed her.
Yes, yep. That happens all the time. It's like when they shoot free throws in basketball. Same thing. 18-8. Hannah Duff back in for Strasburg, replacing Ellie Miller. Dominic gets it to Fredericks. Backside of Arcola. She puts it down the line, and that is good enough for another point. Sarah Arcola dominant up front.
Yeah, she has a very nice extension. She really jumps well and really reaches high.
And another misplay.
Yeah, Strasburg's having a hard time handling the serving from TCC. Not sure what the issue is at the scorer's table, but
Yeah, Strasburg wants a timeout. They're going to take another one here. That'll be their second timeout. 20-8. They'll get things separated here, or sorted out, I should say. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with more volleyball action between Strasburg and Tuscarawas Central Catholic in a moment, right here on TV2 Sports.
Hi, I'm Elaine Miller with Naturally Green Cleaning Service. My company serves both commercial and residential clients. We do general cleaning, spring and fall, empty homes to get them move-in ready, and final cleans for new construction. We use eco-friendly cleaning products that leave your home or office fresh, clean, and safe for you, your family, pets, or coworkers. Our focus at Naturally Green is to provide excellent customer service paired with outstanding work to build a relationship of trust with you, our clients. Having served the area 4+ years, we have had many referrals and testimonials that you can access on our website at www.naturallygreencs.com. Our work sells itself, therefore we have never had any contracts even with our largest commercial accounts. Call us today for your free quote and see what makes our company stand out.
Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007 and most recently Dr. Jason Backage in 2010. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we have grown by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes County with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, Newcomerstown, and Millersburg. Let's get started building our relationship.
Hi, this is Denise from the Glass Lumber Company. Are you ready to tackle those fall projects? Call Glass Lumber. We have everything you need to finish those fall projects. Do you want to make your home more energy efficient? Call Glass Lumber and ask about new windows, doors, and insulation. Do you need a new roof? Call Glass Lumber. We offer complete roofing packages and we deliver. Do you need pressure-treated lumber? Call Glass Lumber. We have a complete line of pressure-treated, premium-grade pro wood for all of your building projects. Doors, windows, insulation, roofing packages, flooring, a complete line of hardware, and of course lumber. With estimating and delivery, it's all at the Glass Lumber Company. Are you not sure if the project will fit the budget? Call Glass Lumber. We are a service company also. From the handyman to the contractor, Glass Lumber Company, we have everything to build anything. On the boulevard in New Philadelphia or online at glasslumbercompany.com.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
In the nation, it's not always pretty. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide Insurance, and we'll replace destroyed or stolen items with brand new versions. We take care of the heat, so you don't get burned. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
(20-8), Tuscarawas Central Catholic leading Strasburg here as we resume action with Gabrielle Fredericks ready to serve for the Saints. think part of the problem is they want to make sure the...
That's the issue they were talking about, yeah. There was a play over here to our right that the girl held up because there were people in the front row, and actually in volleyball you can pursue, as long as you leave 1 foot on the floor, you can pursue that ball. So I'm sure they want to give their teams enough room to make every play they possibly can.
It's fair for both teams, actually.
Absolutely.
Fredericks to serve. Nice serve, drops right over the net. The set is good. Duff's shot attempt there blocked by Dominic.
That was a nice play. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you might want to take a look across the net and look at your blockers and maybe not try to go cross court with Varcola there.
Fredericks again pounds that left-hand serve, and it's another point, making it 22-8. Tigers having a little trouble with their return of serve here early in this first set. Fredericks again cranks it out.
That was a nice pass.
To the outside, the block. And into the net, the Saints.
Strasburg was able to run something a little different there than just a high outside something to bail him out of the play, so that was nice.
Lilia Scheretti got into the net. That gives a point to the Tigers, making it 23-8. As Caitlin Sulzer will serve for the Tigers. Dominic able to save it, then gets the hit over the net, and it's going to be good enough for another point. It's 23-9.
Yeah, one of the toughest things for volleyball players to learn is to stay off those knee pads. They're a little quick to it over there. If they just stay on their feet and go to the ball, they would make that play probably.
Varcola's serve. The set. Gettle pushes it over. The Saints
Nice
able to
save
save
out
it.
of the net.
And that time, the Tigers with two hands didn't quite work the way they should. And it's 24-9. It's set point. And that is set point for the Saints at 25-9. So Central Catholic winning the first set.
Yeah, that was quite a serving display there. They have a lot of good a lot of good jump servers out there, and Strasburg's going to have to do a better job the rest of this match.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back in just a couple of moments with the second set in our match here between the Tuscarawas Central Catholic Saints and the Strasburg Tigers. Saints winning match one. We'll come back, or I should say set one. We'll come back with more in a moment here on TV2 Sports.
Searching for quality bottled water? Call Crystal Springs Water Company. Crystal Springs Water is a family-owned and operated company that's been proudly serving the community since 1986. Crystal Springs offers a quality bottled water in a variety of sizes to suit your everyday needs. They also carry a selection of water coolers, cups, bottle racks, hydro pumps, and premium water softening salts. All available for pickup or delivery. Call Crystal Springs Water Company today.
Hi, I'm Paula Salzner, realtor with Kaufman Realty and Auctions, and I'm inviting you to watch my real estate show on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 6 o'clock. We'll talk about everything from financing to buying your first home to listing your home. So stop in and watch me. So this is Paula, selling Ohio 1 yard at a time.
Hat maker Vincent Brimble prospered in the town of Hattington. Never flashy, he only made the classic bowler. Then suddenly the day's trend became preposterously tall. His Raymond James financial advisor reminded him that focusing on the long term is always fashionable. The fad was indeed a passing one. His patience paid off, allowing him to one day hang up his hat with confidence.
Are you uncertain about your retirement, your investments, or the economy and would like a second opinion? Please contact us at 330-343-2212 or visit us online at raymondjamesohio.com. Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA, SPIC.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
And ready to go with the start of the second set. And Beth, I'll tell you what, the key there, I think, was the fact that Central Catholic Saints just served the ball very well in that first set.
Yeah, they did. Everybody back there went behind the line for them, served well. Strasburg needs to get their feet set. They need to recognize the one or two top spin serves that TCC is bringing, and other than that, they've all been floaters, and they need to let that floater drop and be patient, but get their feet there and pass it. If they can do a better job at this, or at that skill, they could make this a match. But if that doesn't get better, this could be a quick night for them.
So the Tigers will serve first. It'll be Maria McGrath to serve. The back row for the Saints, Emily Anderson, Maggie Dominic, and also Jenna Talati as we start the second set. And a good serve for the Tigers as Maria McGrath gets them off to a good start. This time, Saints get it set up. The tip.
Nice hustle dig.
And Varcola with the big hit there. It's a point for the Saints, and it ties up at 1-1. And that's when you want to duck, and there's just nowhere to go.
Yeah, you just got to get your hands up in front of your face as quick as you can on that. If there's a blocker that's going to get their hands up, you got to protect yourself.
It's like playing third base in tight on
Absolutely.
in softball. Got to get that glove up. It doesn't feel good when you get hit either.
Absolutely not. I've taken a few at practice.
Not that hard anyway. To the outside. A nice hit by the Tigers. Saints able to return it. They'll go cross court. Set a little bit off, and they're going to pay the price for that as the Saints will get the point as Varcola puts another one down.
I couldn't quite see if they followed that overset over and got hands up, or if she had a wide open net on that.
Lauren Fredericks with the serve. Taya Burlingham returns it, sends it over, and the Saints will get another big hit. That one is going to be out and ties it up at 2-2.
Gabrielle's taking control over there, letting her hitters know what they need to run here, and let's see if they can execute what she just called for their offensive play here.
Lauren Allensworth to serve, and the point for the Saints. And that'll put Gabrielle Fredericks serving. She did a nice job in that first set. The left-hander fires one deep in the back of the Strasburg defense, and the Saints can't do much with it, and we're tied at 3-all.
That was a nice attack by 0-0 there, Molly Gettle.
Yeah.
She went high off of Varcola's hands. Instead of trying to go right at her, she tried to use her a little bit and was successful.
Serving for the Tigers, Savannah Jones. Talati to Fredericks. They tip it over, they save it again. And we're looking for a little bit of a rally here as Duff puts it over, and she finds an opening. Too many of the Saints got pulled forward, and they left the back exposed, and the Tigers took advantage of it.
Yeah, they left Jenna Talati out on an island back there all by herself.
4-3, Tigers on top here in the second set. As the short serve And it's 5-3. The Tigers making a little comeback here. Things have turned a little.
It's nice to see them come out in this game with a little fire and being competitive.
Jones again with her third serve. Dominic. And then they put it over. Duff off the hands of Anderson. And that's another point for the Tigers.
They seem to have a pretty good strategy here with what they're doing with their serve. They're just not going back there and serving it aimlessly. They have a plan of attack, and offensively they aren't necessarily crushing the ball, but they're putting it in spots that are putting TCC in a vulnerable position.
We want to thank the coaches and also the athletic directors from both schools for their help in allowing us to do this. It's been a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to a great rest of the match here. While we have a moment, we would tell you that WJER Radio and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch all of the exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything is local. Can't wait to send that web address to your daughter, too. Just can't wait. And that serve out for the Tigers, making it 6-4. And boy, that's just what you don't want to do coming out of a timeout.
There are certain times you never miss. It's like a cardinal sin, and that's one of them. You put the ball in play out of the timeout.
Tigers scrambling defensively. Varcola gets it to Fredericks to the outside. Ball sent back. One of the better rallies of the match right here. Another nice set. Duff will push it over. Varcola bumps it up. Fredericks has it to Anderson, and I think it's out. And they're going to say that the Tigers were in the net. So that'll give a point to the Saints here. And I think it should be 6-5.
Yeah, I think so.
So let them get the scoreboard straightened out as Varcola serves. Duff pushes it over. And the Saints can't control it defensively. It's 7-5. It's all about putting the other team in the worst position you can. And,
absolutely.
You have to stretch the floor a little bit and play the angles.
Yeah, Strasburg seems to be doing a nice job of that.
Caitlin Sulzer to serve. Fredericks to the outside, and that is going to go long as Lilia Scheretti couldn't quite get it dialed in that time. To the outside they go, and that one is out. Anderson also, they're trying to get to that backside corner, and they just can't quite get it there. They're just hitting it a little too hard.
Strasburg needs to not fall asleep here. They're on a little run, and I could see a setter trying to pull a dump or something to get him out of this rotation. But you got to get your serve over.
9-6. The Tigers leading here in the second set. First set went to the Saints, 25-9, and that's served by Talati into the net. And that makes it 10-6 Strasburg. So the Tigers with a little momentum here, leading by 4 points. As Molly Gettle to serve. Fredericks the set. Anderson able to put it down, and a point quickly for the Saints.
Yeah, caught Strasburg in a little bit of transition on the quick set. They weren't quite ready. You don't have much time. You just got to get low and play defense, and they were still trying to move around back there.
So Maggie Dominic with the serve. Strasburg hustling, gets it back across. Talati to Fredericks. They go to the outside to Anderson, and she'll put it down as that was open on the far side corner.
Yeah, it was a nice slide that Emily ran there.
10-8. The Saints starting to find their way back, finding a little momentum of their own here. Scott Robinson and Beth Matthews with you from Strasburg High School. As another point for Central. And it's 10-9 as we get a substitution.
They're getting back on their little serving run here, so Strasburg needs to put the fire out and stop it right there and get the ball back.
So another serve by the Saints. Strasburg doing a nice job that time. They had it pretty well handled. And another good rally here in this one, and a little bit of a mishit. And another point for the Saints, and now we're tied up at 10-10.
Yeah, the last two plays there, Strasburg's done a nice job defensively feeding that ball into the setter. See if they can keep it up.
And Dominic, another serve, another point. The Saints, 11-10. And we're going to have a timeout, Strasburg. Probably a good timeout here. They probably given up about 6 points in a row. So a nice little rally coming up here for the Saints.
Yeah, they just need to stop this run here. Do what they can to get the ball back.
We also want to thank Roberts Tuck Shop and Roberts Uniform for sponsoring our pre-match show. Also Rand Associates for letting us, for helping us with our starting lineups. And then we've also got Omni Orthopedics with the injury report. The Muskingum University for being our scoreboard sponsor. We also have ChemSpec Limited as the sponsor for our post-match wrap-up. And as always, we have our McDonald's Player of the Game. Thank you to Vicki Lewis and the crew at McDonald's for joining with us here on TV2 Sports. So we are ready to go. As you can tell, the Saints are chomping at the bit. They want to get started here, and we've got a momentary delay at the score table. We'll have to sort that out here before we can resume play.
Yeah, hopefully Strasburg can come out of this timeout like they came out at the beginning of this set, refocused and go back to the strategy that was working for them.
You know, for the first time in a lot of summers, you aren't actually coaching this year. So what's it like to be up here watching and commentating on a game instead of being down there coaching?
It's a little different.
Yeah.
It's a little different being a spectator than actually down there trying to relay the strategy to the players.
Nice save. Fredericks to the outside. And Lauren Fredericks with the point for the Saints, making it 12-10.
Yeah, TCC did a nice job of covering the middle on that play.
Last second decision doesn't pay off for the Tigers, and it's 13-10. As Savannah Jones returns for Strasburg.
Yeah, Maggie Dominic has got them quite on a run here.
Another serve that just trickled over, and Strasburg doing a nice job to get it back over. Again, that time Anderson just put it right down the middle. A little bit of indecision on the Tigers' part, and it's 14-10. Maggie Dominic really serving up quite a string here for the Saints.
Yes, she is. She's on a roll here.
The Tigers just kind of dink it over, and that time setter gets an opportunity as Gabrielle Fredericks puts it down for the Saints, 15-10.
Yeah, Strasburg has to be a little more aggressive offensively. When they have the opportunity, they need to take swings.
And Dominic with another good serve. A tip over by Fredericks. Dominic's got it. Fredericks to the middle. And it's in for another point as Lauren Fredericks with a hammers it home for the Saints, making it 16-10.
Little confusion offensively there. They actually had two hitters in the same zone. Not sure they meant to do that, but it worked out for them.
Seemed to work out just fine.
There you go.
That time, Strasburg comes back. A nice hit by Hannah Duff, and that breaks the streak of points for the Saints, and it's 16-11.
Yeah, they have to stay aggressive.
Talati gets it to Fredericks to the middle. And some play at the net. Ends up in the favor of the Saints. And it's 17-11. Substitutions coming in for both teams. For Strasburg, Ellie Miller is in, and Sarah Varcola returns, replacing Brooke Beamer. Fredericks the set. A nice job. And that time, Saints into the net. Not much they could do there trying to make a play. And it's a point for the Tigers.
Gabby kind of lost track of where she was on the floor, I think, maybe, and how close she was. She's in the front row right now. Maybe she should have just planted and turned and put up a block on that.
Savannah Jones in for Caitlin Sulzer for the Tigers. As Maria McGrath ready to serve. And that's going to be short. It's 18-12.
Another Cardinal sin. Don't miss when you're behind. Got to put the ball in play.
Yeah, it's one thing to get beat when the ball's in play. It's another when you beat yourself.
Exactly.
That's pretty tough.
You got to make aggressive mistakes if you're going to make them.
Kirsten Swartz in for the Saints. Jones is tipped at the net. Fredericks has it. Back row. And then Fredericks again to Varcola. And that is going to end up played nicely there by the Saints and the Tigers. And that time Varcola doesn't mess around.
Yep, she finds the deep corner and just put it in there. Went right over the block that time.
Sarah Varcola, a very special talent that's going to try and pursue her career, I'm sure, collegiately when she gets a chance. And it's 19-12, another timeout on the floor here. As we want to recognize our new scoreboard sponsor, Muskingum University, offering new online classes for teachers and coaches license certification for $199. Make sure to contact Nancy Bradley at 740-826-8038 for more information. And we also want to remind you that coming up on Thursday night, we'll have girls soccer action as the Dover Lady Tornadoes take on the Highland Lady Hawks at Berlin. That will be on TV2 Thursday night. And then Friday, got a great football game set for you. Indian Valley taking on Claymont from Yorksville. That's all coming up yet this week on TV2 Sports. Scott Robinson and Beth Matthews with you, bringing you IVC volleyball from Strasburg High School. The Tigers and the Saints. And this second set has been just a little closer than the first set.
Yeah, Strasburg came out and they were dictating tempo and they were putting TCC in some positions they didn't want to be in. But right now the game's being played a little bit faster than Strasburg's able to keep up, and they're just scrambling around trying to save things.
Lauren Fredericks with the serve. Burlingame can't do much with it, and it's 20-12. Fredericks ready to go here again. Puts it down the line. Nice defense by the Tigers, and they can't do much with the return fire from Varcola. And it's 21-12.
And they tried to run that play out away from her a little bit, but it was just a little too slow. She had way too much time to get over there and block.
So another run here by the Saints puts them ahead by 9 in the second set. Nice job by the Tigers to recover defensively. They'll come to the far side. And Lilia Scheretti couldn't quite make it happen. It's 21-13. It was close. Tigers nearly touched that one before it went out.
Yes, they did.
Nice serve as Frederick sets Varcola down the line. It's good.
Yeah, the blockers need to be aware here in that last rotation. They pretty much have to key on Sarah Varcola, especially in this rotation with Gabrielle in the back row.
22-13 is Gabrielle Fredericks with the serve, the set, Dominic's spike rejected. Again, good defense by the Tigers, and that time the Saints just took advantage of it and just tapped it over. 23-13.
They did a nice job blocking at the net there on the outsides.
Dominic tips it over. Tigers recover. Now the advantage to the Saints. Tigers dig it out. Jones hits one where they ain't. And it's 23-14. Split the defenders on the angle. And that's hard to stop.
Yeah, that was a nice play there. Again, got to be aggressive on offense.
23-14. Central Catholic leading Strasburg. As Savannah Jones with the serve. Fredericks gets it to Varcola, and it's put back there nicely by Molly Gettle.
That was nice.
Got the hands up.
If I were the coach, I'd be making somebody else beat me and sending my best blocker against her.
23-15. Again, Savannah Jones delivers. Dominic will just bump it over. Duff, Fredericks has it to Dominic. Tipped over by Scheretti. And now the Tigers scrambling. And that is 24-15.
Yeah, I think Strasburg just needs to do a little recognition here with the pause and play while the server's going back. They need to recognize where those hitters are coming from and what they're doing.
Set point here at 24-15. Frederick, a little back row action there. Plotty gets it to Fredericks, over to the far side. Scheretti that time makes it happen and gives the second set to the Central Catholic Saints with a score of 25-15. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with the third set in a moment. Scott Robinson and Beth Matthews with you from Strasburg High School right here on TV2 Sports.
Relax, Carlos. With McDonald's, you can afford to win them both over.
Now you can pick up a Big Mac Extra Value Meal with fries and a Coke for just $3.99. So there's plenty of McDonald's love to go around.
Searching for quality bottled water? Call Crystal Springs Water Company. Crystal Springs Water is a family-owned and operated company that's been proudly serving the community since 1986. Crystal Springs offers a quality bottled water in a variety of sizes to suit your everyday needs. They also carry a selection of water coolers, cups, bottle racks, hydro pumps, and premium water softening salts. All available for pickup or delivery. Call Crystal Springs Water Company today.
The more we know you and your financial goals, the more easily we can help you achieve them. Talk to us. Find out why so many of your neighbors come by and talk with our trained loan officers. Around here, it's all about you.
First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
For exceptional and expert care in a comfortable and family atmosphere, Turn to Ohio Head and Neck Surgeons located at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. Since 1964, our physicians have been providing our patients with a wide range of general and specialized care for the treatment of ear, nose, and throat conditions. Our doctors Asako, Ramsey, Bogdan, Smith, and Brescia are board certified and have all trained at major American academic centers. We strive to deliver every patient the most advanced and highest quality of affordable health care available. Services include treatment of adult and pediatric ear, nose, and throat disorders, allergy management, complete hearing services, and facial plastic and reconstructive surgery. We are the largest ear, nose, and throat provider between Cleveland and Columbus. Let Ohio Head and Neck provide you and your family with the quality of care you deserve by contacting us today at 330-492-2844 or find out more by visiting our website, ohioheadandneck.com.
Ready to go with the start of the third set here at Strasburg High School. Scott Robinson and Beth Matthews with you here on TV2 Sports. The first two sets of this match going to Tuscarora Central Catholic by scores of 25-9 and 25-15. And we're underway here with set three. To Lottie, to Fredericks, to Lauren Fredericks, and that is out. The Tigers take the 1-0 lead.
Strasburg's doing a really good job of recognizing that play that TCC keeps running there in the middle.
Lauren Allensworth with the serve. Nice dig there by Dominic. The back set, and it's out on the side. A point to the Saints.
That was nice. That was a much better aggressive serve, and then they were able to get a free ball off of it so they could run some offense.
Lauren Fredericks to serve here for the Saints. Tied up at 1-1. Down the line. Good job by Strasburg. Gettle goes across court with it and gets the point.
See right here, Strasburg just needs to look across the net and recognize who TCC has in the front row and where they're coming from so their blockers can key on them.
Savannah Jones with the serve. Talati gets it to Fredericks. Back set to Varcola, and that one is gone before we know it. And quickly it's 2-2.
Yeah, if you watch the blockers, their eyes are up on the ball. They're not really seeing the hitter right now. Sarah Varcola kind of slid outside, and if the blocker would have been watching, could have read that a little bit quicker and got out there.
Gabby Fredericks, the left-hander, puts some top spin on it, lays it in the back row. Plays good defense. Dominic sets up front. The tip by Scheretti. Another tip, this time Fredericks dumps it into the back court of the Tigers. And we've got into the net on the Saints. It's 3-2 Tigers. Substitution coming in for Strasburg. It's Caitlin Sulzer.
Strasburg's coming out again at the beginning of the set with a little fire.
Sulzer to serve. Fredericks to Emily Anderson. Nice hit into the back row. Nice action here. Nice little rally going. As that one is sent out by Hannah Duff. Ties it up at 3-3.
Yeah, TCC's doing a really nice job of keeping the pressure on. They're bringing something every time, dictating tempo.
Varcola with a sinking serve. And Molly Gettle puts it down. Talati can't get to it. It's 4-3 Strasburg.
That's a nice shot on the weak side going down the line. That's a tough shot for a righty, and she did a nice job with it.
Brooke Beamer replacing Varcola here with the score 4-3. Serving for the Tigers is Molly Gettle. And now it's 4-4. And I'll tell you, Burlingame comes in. Lilia Shreddy with the serve. Tigers doing a nice job of saving it there. Fredericks cross court, the tip by sister Lauren. And the tip was out.
Gabrielle does a nice job of setting a real fast set and keeping the offense moving quickly, keeping the defense on their heels, not giving them much time to react.
Handed up with a jump serve into the net, and it's 5-5.
Yeah, back-to-back missed serves here by the Tigers.
Maggie Dominic did a nice job serving in that second set. See what she can do here. And unfortunately, didn't end up so well this time. Tigers with the serve, Maria McGrath to serve with the 6-5 advantage as we get a substitution in. As Amanda Ashby comes back in for the Tigers. That's about 4 serves in a row we've seen dumped into the net.
Yes, it is. Somebody's got to take charge here and want to win this game.
Varcola back in for the Saints here. As Emily Anderson with the serve.
It was a nice get. Let's see what they can do with it.
Dominic gets to it. Fredericks sets it to the outside. Nice job there by Emily Anderson to get the point for the Saints. 7-6, and she'll serve.
Nice off speed. Kind of, they're preparing themselves for some heat and caught them off guard.
Anderson with the sinking serve again. And that time Jones is out to the left side, and it's 8-6. Yeah, at least they are swinging through it now.
Yes, they are.
They're not as tentative, the Tigers. They just have to bump it across. And Fredericks' tip, a little too much on it. Just outside the line on the Tiger side, and it's 8-7. Serving for the Tigers is Lauren Allensworth. And the point to Allensworth and the Tigers.
Get a point off the serve.
Yeah, it's been a while. Talati able to salvage it. Varcola hits it just out off the back line. 9-8. I don't think the Saints are going to get rattled, but the Tigers have to keep applying pressure. The set to Varcola. This time she puts it down across court. Nobody was going to get that one.
Yeah, just a nice little play, staying in system and going to your big gun there. Stop the rally and get the ball back.
Coming up following our match, we'll have our ChemSpec post-match wrap-up, and we'll also have our McDonald's Player of the Game. It's all coming up here when the match is concluded. Right now we're in set 3. We're tied at 9-9. The Saints have won the first 2 matches of this, or 2 sets of this match. And it's 10-9 Strasburg right now. Fredericks to Varcola again. This time she hammers it down again.
Sometimes you just got to keep it simple. You got to do what you got to do to get these points on the board. Don't get too fancy and just execute the easy stuff.
If you've got a hitter that can put it down like that, just keep going back till they can stop it. 10-10. Tigers to the outside. Gettle had it. Now it's Anderson. Headed back toward the wall. Third hit, and it's into the net for the Tigers.
It's a good pursuit play, just not quite enough oomph. And again, TCC keeping the pressure on.
Gabrielle Fredericks has been a good jump server here for the Saints in this one. The Tigers. Duff's just going to push it over. Saints return it. Duff hits it to the outside, and Jenna Talati back there by herself again.
Yeah, not quite getting the defensive rotation they want to get right there. not sure, a little miscommunication, or they're not sure what kind of defense they want to run out of that if it's not strictly in a certain zone, but they got to break that communication barrier and make sure they have at least 2, if not 3 back there.
Caitlin Sulzer serving for the Tigers. Anderson.
She's getting a lot of swings from the back row right now.
Fredericks pushes it into the back corner. Strasburg can't get to it. A real smart, heady play there to get the point.
Yeah, very smart play. Gabrielle is a very smart setter. She does a really nice job of running their offense for them.
12-11. The Saints over the Tigers here. Varcola to serve, and that one a little long, makes it 12-12, and she will come out as Brooke Beamer returns. Defensive-minded back row here for the Saints, as it's 12-12 here in the third set. To the outside they go, and Anderson finds a little hole, and it's 13-12.
Yeah, Emily's doing a nice job too. When Sarah rotates out, Emily comes to the front row, and she can keep the pressure right on them.
Lauren Fredericks back in for the Saints as Jenna Talati goes out. And that serve is out by the Saints, and it's 13-13.
I wouldn't want to see the serving percentage from this set. It has not been pretty.
It's not been as good as it was in the first 2, that's for sure. Fredericks to Anderson, and that'll be a point for the Saints. Saints just seem to be hitting it so much harder, and that's really an advantage.
Yeah, they're just in system so much more, and even when Gabrielle is on the run, she's able to keep them in system and put the ball where the hitters need it.
Maggie Dominic gets it to the back row. They'll just dump it back over on the Saints side. They'll go outside. Fredericks down the line.
That was a nice shot right to the deep corner. Tough to defend.
15-13. And Maggie Dominic again serving to that back corner. The tip. Anderson sets it for Fredericks. And the tip will give the point again to the Saints at 16-13.
Let's see if TCC pulls away here or if Strasburg can put a stop to this run and stay in it.
Dominic's serve into the net, 16-14. As you're quickly learning what not to say.
Yeah. every time.
Scott Robinson and Beth Matthews bringing you high school volleyball action, IVC style here from Strasburg High School. The third set of the match between Strasburg and Tuscarawas Central Catholic. Saints won the first 2. This one much closer at 16-14 Saints. Make it 16-15.
That was a nice press by number 9 there.
Yeah, Savannah Jones making the play there for the Tigers. 16-15. As Maria McGrath to serve again for Strasburg. And that gives a 17-15 advantage to the Saints. And Sarah Varcola returns. Brooke Beamer is out.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say the team that can serve it in is going to win this set. Back to 7th grade rules here.
Yeah, that's there's been a lot of points given away.
Yes, there has.
Talati from the back row gets another point for the Saints at 18-15. Boy, that's a weapon when you can use that from the back row.
Absolutely. Now she has to make sure she stays below the level of the net when she makes contact with that libero jersey on, but I don't think Jenna has to worry about that with her size.
Nice kill there by Sarah Varcola.
Sometimes you get a tall girl back there in the libero, just they're a great passer, and if you go to them a little too often in the back row, the official catches on real quick and becomes illegal. Back row attack.
19-15, the Saints with the lead over Strasburg. We have a timeout on the floor. The Saints winning the first set 25-9, winning the second set 25-15. And we also want to remind you that WJER Radio and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch all of the exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. And you can also watch all the latest episodes of TV2's original programming. Make sure to check out the new WJER TV2 community website, where everything is local. And our wrap-up tonight will be sponsored by ChemSpec Limited, a locally owned specialty chemical company providing exceptional quality products throughout the world. And McDonald's, too, thanks to those folks for being our Player of the Game sponsor tonight, as always on TV2 Sports. Emily Anderson to serve. Fredericks pops it over. And it's going to be tipped. It'll be a point for the Tigers. 19-16.
You know, when you come out of that timeout, rule one is you serve in, which Emily did for them. But you really want to get some mental toughness and bear down and score out of these timeouts. Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on and score that point.
Lauren Allensworth to serve. I think there was some disagreement whether there was a
touch or not.
Touch or not, yep. Lauren Fredericks hits it over. Tigers unable to return it. It's 20-16.
Little indecision on how she was going to play that ball, so late decision usually is a bad one.
Lauren Fredericks to serve. Saints ahead 20-16. Trying to complete the sweep here. McGrath sets it outside to Gettle. Anderson's in position. Fredericks sets to the outside. Scheretti cross court. And it'll be a point for the Saints. 21-16. Lauren Fredericks again with the serve. Deep in the backcourt. Jones has a hard time handling it. Burlingham gets it to Ashby. And the tip, the dive, and it's out, making it 22-16. And another timeout. Tigers in trouble here, 22-16. We'll take a break here as we are in the third set of our match with the Central Catholic Saints leading the Strasburg Tigers 22-16. We'll come back with more in a moment right here on TV2 Sports.
You can create a lasting legacy with a gift to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation. It provides a safe, trustworthy philanthropic choice for your estate planning needs. Through the generosity of area residents, the foundation has been able to provide nearly $5 million in funding for a variety of community projects and student scholarships that have positively impacted each corner of our county. Help your community by making a tax-deductible donation to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation today.
Hi, I'm Elaine Miller with Naturally Green Cleaning Service. My company serves both commercial and residential clients. We do general cleaning, spring and fall, empty homes to get them move-in ready, and final cleans for new construction. We use eco-friendly cleaning products that leave your home or office fresh, clean, and safe for you, your family, pets, or coworkers. Our focus at Naturally Green is to provide excellent customer service paired with outstanding work to build a relationship of trust with you, our clients. Having served the area 4+ years, we have had many referrals and testimonials that you can access on our website at www.naturallygreencs.com. Our work sells itself, therefore we have never had any contracts even with our largest commercial accounts. Call us today for your free quote and see what makes our company stand out.
Hi, I'm 1450 WJER's Bill Morgan, inviting you to join me on television Wednesday evenings at 7 and Friday afternoons at 5 for TV2 Sports Talk. Sports Talk is your weekly look inside high school football, volleyball, soccer, and more. Look for guest appearances from your favorite area coaches and players. TV2 Sports Talk, Wednesday evenings at 7 and Friday afternoons at 5 on DMG Channel 2 on Time Warner Cable.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
In the nation, it's not always pretty. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide Insurance, and we'll replace destroyed or stolen items with brand new versions. We take care of the heat, so you don't get burned. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
We return to our match between Strasburg and Central Catholic as we get a substitution. And it's Devin Culler in for the Saints, replacing Emily Anderson here. As Lauren Fredericks to serve for Central Catholic. Jones gets it in the back row. McGrath with the set. Some good hustle at the net. Tigers are going to be able to bump it back over. McGrath, or rather, it's Dominic gets it to Fredericks. She'll tip it over. And it's 23-16.
That was much better coming out of that timeout and being able to score that point. Not let that coach's timeout stop all your momentum.
Fredericks again with the serve. Burlingame has it to McGrath, over to Gettle. Scheretti to Fredericks to Varcola. And she puts it down hard. It's 24-16. Even the line judges got a duck.
I'm not sure she saw it. I think she took cover.
And a substitution here for the Tigers as Hannah Duff returns. 24-16. Fredericks serving for the match. Strasburg dumps it over, keeps it alive. Fredericks to Scheretti. The tip, and that is going to do it. 25-16. So the Central Catholic Saints win this match in 3 sets. 25-9, 25-15, 25-16. We'll come back and have our ChemSpec Limited post-match wrap-up, and we'll name our McDonald's Player of the Game, all coming up in a moment right here on TV2 Sports.
Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007 and most recently Dr. Jason Backage in 2010. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we have grown by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes County with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, Newcomerstown, and Millersburg. Let's get started building our relationship.
Hi, this is Denise from the Glass Lumber Company. Are you ready to tackle those fall projects? Call Glass Lumber. We have everything you need to finish those fall projects. Do you want to make your home more energy efficient? Call Glass Lumber and ask about new windows, doors, and insulation. Do you need a new roof? Call Glass Lumber. We offer complete roofing packages and we deliver. Do you need pressure-treated lumber? Call Glass Lumber. We have a complete line of pressure-treated, premium-grade Pro Wood for all of your building projects. Doors, windows, insulation, roofing packages, flooring, a complete line of hardware, and of course lumber. With estimating and delivery, it's all at the Glass Lumber Company. Are you not sure if the project will fit the budget? Call Glass Lumber. We are a service company also. From the handyman to the contractor, Glass Lumber Company, we have everything to build anything. On the Boulevard in New Philadelphia or online at glasslumbercompany.com.
Relax, Carlos. With McDonald's, you can afford to win them both over.
Now you can pick up a Big Mac Extra Value Meal with fries and a Coke for just $3.99. So there's plenty of McDonald's love to go around.
Muskegum University is now offering online professional development workshops for coaches and teachers for only $1.99 per credit hour. These affordable online workshops are flexible and self-paced, fitting into your busy schedule and allowing you to earn credits to maintain your teaching license. You'll explore alternative techniques to motivate your students and reduce stress. You'll learn about the impact nutrition has on a student's performance, as well as develop a better understanding of how the mind and emotions affect your students. For more information on this program, contact Nancy Bradley at 740-826-8038 or send an email to nbradley@muskegum.edu.
And welcome back to Strasburg High School, and also welcome to our post-match wrap-up sponsored by ChemSpec Limited, a locally owned specialty chemical company providing exceptional quality products throughout the world. And as we kind of look at what went on tonight, Beth, certainly the Saints got off to a good start, 25-9 in that first set. They won 25-15 in the second set, although the Tigers were making a little bit of a run there. And then in the third set, they just kind of took over late and just dominated that last probably 10 or 15 points.
Yeah, TCC just came out and established themselves from the serve at the beginning. They kind of opened the door there towards the end by their missed serves and maybe a few little miscues. Maybe let Strasburg hang around a little bit there. But, you know, they kept their focus. They pulled away when they needed to there at the end. Just a very solid team. Got some really good athletes out there. I'd look for them to go really far in the postseason.
Well, we also thank you for helping us out, too. We're looking forward to working a few more volleyball matches here with you as we move on through the season. Our post-match wrap-up is sponsored by ChemSpec Limited, a locally owned specialty chemical company providing exceptional quality products throughout the world. And our final piece of business is tonight's MVP, brought to you by McDonald's, with 9 locations to serve you in Bolivar, Strasburg, Dover, Uhrichsville, Newcomerstown, Cadiz, Sugar Creek, and 2 locations in New Philadelphia. Outstanding play for Sarah Varcola, and she is our McDonald's MVP. She just dominating inside when she got the sets from Gabrielle Fredericks, who did an outstanding job as well. So there could have been a number of players picked. Tonight we have chosen Sarah Varcola as our McDonald's player of the game. That is going to do it from Strasburg High School. The Tuscarawas Central Catholic Saints win a volleyball match against the Strasburg Tigers in straight sets, winning it 3-0 over the Tigers. For Beth Matthews and the rest of our TV2 sports team, I'm Scott Robinson, saying so long, everybody.